Hey, how's it going? I've been working on this one video for the channel, but it still needs time to cook.
Look at his fucking toes. You see this?
So then I tried to whip up another video in the meantime, but then, yeah, that wasn't working out for me either. So to appease the algorithm gods so that they don't smite my channel and I become irrelevant, y'all are gonna get some filler content. Let's go. I mean, fashion is endgame, am I right, fellas? A few folks have asked me to make another Elder Scrolls Online fashion video for a hot minute now. It seems like a lot of y'all vibe with the fashion content that I upload. If you're one of those people, I'ma keep it a stack with you. You're probably not gonna vibe with this one. It's a little different than the other videos, that's for sure. In the past, I've challenged myself to adhere to some kind of theme and or implement some kind of restriction to my outfit creation process to keep things interesting and appease the tastes of all kinds of ESO fashion enthusiasts who may stumble upon my videos. This time around, the theme/challenge is pretty wacky, if I may say so myself. Lately, my Twitter feed has been full of silly cat pictures, dank memes, and World of Warcraft motherfuckers posting about the latest expansion. We get it, you guys got a really kick-ass expansion. I don't really care if something good happened to you, it should have happened to me instead. I don't even play that game, bro. I play ESO, and for some reason, Elongated Muskrat is adamant about spoon-feeding me WoW content instead. In light of this, I've been seeing a lot of WoW girlies sharing screenshots of their transmogs with their followers, and it's made me realize that I've never really made very overtly feminine or skimpy outfits for my characters before, even though that's kind of like a common thing for the average MMO player. Don't get me wrong, I definitely own my fair share of Crown Store exclusive ERP costumes that I got from gambling away my college savings on loot crates, but when it comes to actually putting an outfit together through ESO's outfit system, I tend to stick to the same kinds of aesthetics. A knight aesthetic and a rogue aesthetic. Damn, it's like the only two classes I really play are Templar and Nightblade or something. Crazy. For the most part, the clothes and armor styles in ESO are fairly immersive. They complement the game's many races, factions, guilds, and environments very well, making it so that player characters look like they belong in the world of Tamriel. Like I said, for the most part. So seeing these little scantily clad World of Warcraft elves all over my Twitter feed with their little leg warmers and their ass cheeks falling out of their miniskirts just comes off as really funny to someone who prefers to dress her MMO characters up like this. Like a fucking nerd. I feel like characters that look like this would stand out a bit in ESO, don't you think? You probably know what I'm getting at by now. In this video, I'd like to challenge myself to create some super girly or skimpy ass outfits that can give these WoW transmogs a run for their money. I'm curious to see what I can come up with, and I'll report back to you with my completed outfits. Time to lock in now, BRB. Alright, this first outfit isn't super girly per se, but it's definitely more revealing than the kinds of outfits I normally make. I find that a lot of Daedric themed motifs in ESO tend to err on the more revealing side, so I tried to make an outfit that consisted of mostly those kinds of styles. I think the centerpiece of this outfit is the heavy Deadlands Gladiator leg style, since it consists of a skirt and some thigh-high boots. So I wanted to use a bunch of motifs that complemented this vibe to complete the rest of the outfit. Now mind you, this leg style is unfortunately locked behind the Blackwood Collector's Edition. So if I were to recommend an alternative skirt motif, I'd recommend the Waking Flame legs that you can buy from guild stores or farm for yourself in the veteran version of the Cauldron Dungeon. The Cauldron Dungeon. The angular details on the portion of the leg motif that cover your character's knees inspired me to seek out other gothic motifs with sharp angular details in them. Daedric and vampiric themed styles immediately came to mind, so I paired the Deadlands Gladiator legs with the Greymoor Sabatons. The Zaan Shoulder Style Page and the Ebonshadow Gauntlets motif were also great options that contributed to the heavy armored Daedric aesthetic that I was attempting to create. I wanted to show off some tummy in this outfit to keep with the theme of the challenge, and what better motif to accomplish this than the classic Fang Lair chest motif. The plating on the chest also pairs nicely with the other sharp metallic elements of the outfit. If you wanted something even more revealing, I'd recommend the Scorionite Gladiator style that comes from the Celestial Crown Crates. I like that the Fang Lair chest motif adds these cute little book bags around your character's hips. So I leaned into this scholar aesthetic by giving Volanway the Scholar's Spectacles major adornment and the Scholar personality. To finish up the look, I used the Morthal Champion body markings from the Sovngarde Crown Crates to make it look like Volanway's wearing fishnet stockings. And I equipped her with the Abnur Tharn staff style page because I like the little crescent shape head of the staff. I think it fits well with this outfit. I wanted to create a kind of feminine wildling look for my Bosmeri character Artemis, but try as I may, I just wasn't happy with how any of my outfits were coming out. They looked really out of place and I just wasn't feeling it. So I ended up crafting a look that isn't as revealing, but it looks like it belongs in the Elder Scrolls universe, and I think it looks great on my Bosmer. I really like how the Ebonshadow shoes go so well with a lot of leg motifs that have skirt and boot components to them. For example, in this outfit, this part of the Blackdrake clan wrap breeches looks like it could be a knee-high sock that just barely pokes out of the Ebonshadow shoes. The breeches also have this kind of crisscross pattern that I tried to incorporate in other elements of the outfit, such as the shoes and the Sunspire gloves. These Blackdrake clan wrap breeches have some fur on them, so I tried to pair that with other motifs that have components made from animals, such as the Ancestral Reach Jerkin and Wood Elf belt. Both of these have bones on them. Very green pack friendly. One of my favorite glove motifs are the light Sunspire gloves because they're basically just an elaborate bracelet. As a result, the arm portion of your chest motif is not hidden, and in this case, I really wanted all of the leathery components of each motif to be visible. While I like how these two outfits came together, I still didn't feel entirely satisfied with my creations. I could see a Daedric cultist enemy in the game dressed up like Volanway, maybe. And Artemis definitely looks like she could very well be an NPC in a zone like the Reach. Point being, I don't think these outfits are nearly as ERP worthy as the ones in WoW. I wanted to create an outfit that looked much more like a World of Warcraft transmog than an ESO outfit to pay homage to the outfits on Twitter that inspired this challenge. When I look at WoW transmogs, I immediately take note of the fact that the outfits somehow manage to look both chunky and skimpy at the same time. Many of the characters wearing these skimpy transmogs also tend to have their feet showing. Man, put those dogs away, bro. With all this in mind, I created this outfit. The Scory Knight Gladiator chest style has to be one of the most revealing tops in the game, and I use the chitinous leg and boot style to show off a lot of Volanway's skin and her little toes. To add some chunkiness to the look, I use these obscenely large Stormlord pauldrons and the Frostcaster gauntlets. To complement these spiky details on the pauldrons, gauntlets, and sash, I finished the look with the Baron Zodris mask. I also used the Bright Throat chalk body markings for some extra flavor. Now that looks like it does not belong in ESO. Mission accomplished. Before we wrap the video up, I thought I'd also give a shout out to some honorable mentions. I used to be a bit of a role player myself quite a few years back, so I'm aware of the kind of shenanigans that some role players would pull off to min-max the ERP uptimes of their outfits. I've seen a few WoW transmogs that look as if their characters are basically just wearing the equivalent of a guild tabard and not much else. You can also achieve this look in ESO by buying one of your guild's tabards in the guild store, unequipping all of your gear, and selecting the No Outfit option in the character menu, and then equipping the tabard. Simple as. A slightly more elevated iteration of this look can be achieved by making an outfit with only the Elder Argonian Jerkin. In the stripped club, straight up jerking it, and nothing else in any other slot. Go ahead and remove all your character's gear and select the outfit slot so that your character is only wearing their Argonian chest piece. This strat requires a bit of finessing, but if you adjust the dyes on the heavy Daggerfall leg motif such that they match your character's skin, you can make it look as if your character is wearing a very elaborate and revealing garment. This creates the illusion that your character's skin's being revealed when the reality is that it's just a dye. That's some f***ing 5,000 IQ fashion right there. Alright, that'll do it for this ESO ERP outfit challenge. Hopefully you're able to pick up on a few fashion ideas, and if not, then hopefully you still enjoy the video. If you're a fashion-pilled ERP-Maxxing individual, feel free to share your motif and style recommendations in the comments. Thanks for watching, everyone. Thank you to all of my YouTube members for your additional support, and I'll see ya in the next video. Cheers!